2023 election. You are on your own. Buhari tells Tinubu. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe. And if you have been there, I appreciate your support and you are welcome back. The news. Open Live News report that against all expectations, President Muhammadu Buhari has told Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that as far as his 2023 presidential interest is concerned, he is on his own. This was the clear message Buhari delivered to Tinubu through the state governors who are members of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress. Buhari emphasized that his government will not interfere in the 2023 election of all the candidates of the party, including Tinubu, maintaining that the era of using presidential fiat to influence victories for candidates of the ruling party is over. The All Progressive Governors visited the Nigerian leader in Abuja, and details of the discussion were contained in a statement by the president's spokesperson, Femi Adesina. According to Adesina, President Buhari told the governors that non-interference in elections gives credence to the political process, ensures participation and inclusiveness, and shows that the governing party respects the electorate. The president said he was impressed by the recent governorship election in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun, where he said he did not also interfere. The All Progressive Congress lost the governorship election in Anambra and Osun State, but won in Ekiti State. The people have started making their choices, so we should be ready for 2023. I want Nigerians to know that we respect them and for us to show that we will allow them to vote who they want. We all witnessed what happened in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun State. What happened in those states give me a lot of hope that we are succeeding, Mr. President said. Using state apparatus, especially security agencies, and a compromised electoral commission have been a sad point in previous elections in Nigeria. But electoral observers have commended the recent election in the three states, although they said vote buying was the new way politicians were influencing voters. A statement was quoted by Mr. Adesina indicates that while the president, as a politician, will campaign for his party, he does not plan to use state apparatus to give his party an advantage. The full statement reads, Nigerian that the governing party, All Progressive Congress, will continue to bequeath strong political institutions that reflect their choices through not interference in election, citing outcome of polls in Ekiti, Anambra, and Osun states as indicators. The president, who received members of the Progressive Governors Forum, led by the chairman and governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Bagudu, at the State House, noted that non-interference in election gives credence to the political process, ensures participation and inclusiveness, and shows that the governing party respects the electorate. President Muhammadu Buhari said All Progressive Congress, under his leadership, will continue to respect Nigerians by ensuring that their votes count and the people's voice matters in choosing political leaders at a different level. I want Nigerians to know that we respect them and for us to show that we will allow them to vote who they want. We all witnessed what happened in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun State. What happened in those states give me a lot of hope that we are succeeding. For the 2023 election, President Muhammadu Buhari said the government will also ensure that Nigerians don't get intimidated or humiliated by those in positions or the more privileged. We will not allow anyone to use personal resources or their influences to intimidate other Nigerians. We will not allow intimidation materially, morally, or physically. This is the kind of leadership that can emerge and consolidate our nation. Nigerians will be very happy if these words are put into action, and not just mere words, but words backed with action. People are ready, they are clamoring for change, they want the best for this country, and the political atmosphere must be ready for us to get the best. In 6 months, Nigerians will appreciate the government of All Progressive Congress, that we are sincere and we respect them, he added. President Muhammadu Buhari urged the party's political leaders to intensify effort in thinking, meeting and strategizing for the 2023 election. In his remarks, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum thanked the president for his leadership guided by wisdom and foresight, affirming that the Nigerian economy has been growing in spite of challenges. Growing to where? We want to congratulate you on the positive trajectory of the economy, with the 3.5% growth in the second quarter, up from 3.1% of the first quarter of this year. Infrastructure projects are ongoing in parts of the country, and the social intervention program is expanding, Mr. Bagudu stated. The governor said the growth trajectory has defied initial prediction by some multilateral institutions, affirming that the World Bank and others have acknowledged the resilience of the economy and they reviewed their positions. Your Excellency, as we speak, there is drought in Europe and China. The Ukraine-Russia war is taking a toll on economies. In the United Kingdom, there's rationing of electricity and energy shortages in China. While other countries are banning food export, we are preparing for more production. In spite of floods in places like Jigawa State, we note your instruction for the release of 40,000 tons of grains. We also note efforts on improving security and measures to cut oil theft. He said the Progressive Governors Forum chairman told the president that some APC governors were contesting election for second term in 2023 with impressive records in their first term. We noted the pronouncement of ASU. We recall the appeal of the president to ASU, where we are visiting Daura, that they should consider the future of students. We will not dwell on that now. We are ready to accept any negotiation for resolution. The Kebbi State Governor commended Secretary to Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, and Chief of Staff to Mr. President for their steadfastness and stewardship. Well, it's good to praise him. What I figure out from you people is that you like the seat. You are deceiving yourselves. Since they refused Buhari to bring his own preferred candidate, no wahala. He will pay the governors back by allowing the election to be free and fair. My thought, the labor of our heroes perhaps shall not be in vain. I am obedient and useful. But if Buhari wakes up tomorrow now and say he won't support Tinubu, if people will castigate him, Abi. Tinubu Malule, this should be a protected movement. Opposition parties are not Nigerians in diaspora local. These same people know how they won the recent election. The leopard suddenly changed their skins. Nigerians be on the guard. Well, that is some little response from the comments of the Progressive Governor's visit to Mr. President and Mr. President, saying he will make sure that the next election, presidential election, will be free and fair, no intimidation and no harassment from anybody. What is your opinion on this? Kindly make it known and subscribe to my channel. See you again very soon.